And with us right now, the woman who says she led him to that location, Jeanette Matasha. She is a psychic who claims Dominic Casey was on the phone with her during the search. Ms. Matea, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, how did you get hooked up with Dominic Casey to start with?
Well, I have a big reputation in the Northern Virginia, D.C. area, and another fellow dowser. Do you know what dowsing is?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Repeat.
Can you hear me? I said another fellow dowser called me and asked me to do some location work for the Anthony case.
Yes.
And I said, sure, what the heck, go ahead, let's try it. So he called down there, and I guess he had spoken with Sergeant Allen, and Allen wasn't interested, and then I guess he spoke with Dominic Casey, and Dominic Casey said he was interested, and every time I worked on it, I couldn't get the information. So eventually one day I picked up the information, and I called Dominic right away about 3 or 4 in the morning on the 15th, and I said, I have your, what I call the fast and final. I had some training from a former retired, now retired D.C. Detective Mike Helwig of the Forensics Department of D.C. Police, and he would always give me pointers of how to, attempt to go into a crime scene and so forth. And I'm also a former private investigator.
What were you telling him on the phone, Miss Lucas?
I told him to go over to the area where an abandoned house was. I told him to, when you leave the Anthony house, come out the front, pretend you're coming out the front door, take a right, and go to the end of the street, and go to where the abandoned house is. And
right.
I said,
and were you giving him specific directions while you were on the phone with him?
Oh, absolutely. We were on the phone off and on for a while.
Had you ever seen the location?
No.
So this was all from your psychic feelings about the location?
Right, but that's what I do. I mean, I do it all the time.
And is it true that you had at some point a teddy bear that once belonged to little Caylee, and you presumably channeled information through that?
No, I didn't channel. I'm not a channeler. I'm a...
Okay, did you have a teddy bear that belonged to Caylee?
Yeah. Oh,
did
yeah,
you use it? Did you use it in any way?
Yeah, I touched the teddy bear and
right.
Wrote up my notes.
What happened when you touched the teddy bear?
I didn't get much, and I didn't perceive much, and then I put down the teddy bear, put down a picture, a map, touched it, went to bed, and I had a dream about the information, got the final location, got up at 3 in the morning and called him and left him a message, and I said, call me right away, I've got it, and I want you to go check it out immediately.
What was the dream, Miss Lucas?
That she was in a plastic bag. I said there might be 2 plastic bags, a white one and a dark brown, black, not a brown, but a black one and then a dark green one. And I said, you're not looking for a little person sitting on the curb, you're looking for garbage, what looks like garbage.